There were seances in the sky. Of our vision, a shadow, a glitch in a photo, or a slice of something that just out of focus, we couldn't quite perceive. They were put on Facebook and social media. We all marveled at something that we set a chill up our spines because it was able to be examined. Something we saw as simply a random anomaly or digital imprint. Then we started to accelerate it. And after one event came another. Then before long it was impossible to refute the evidence before our eyes. And the novelty of being alone as a species was thrilling only for a moment. The question that remained was who they were and why now. Of course, this back and forth has gone to centuries and divided and polarized. It hasn't made any headway. We always thought of ourselves as getting it. There was proof, scientists would say. This is which joins them with the place called scholars, reverse official appointment as priests and atheism. Peer review thesis was for discovery and singularity has overcome redundant merchants of pharmacia and gatekeepers of 7 doors of Tartarus, where the warden was Apollo and his boson. A collapse that is quantum entanglement says it's all self, eureka. We've finally entered the unlimited potential success of all we might imagine. Only each day we could not conceive the day before. Our eyes were gravity of the enormity of what was going on. The power of princes and immortal gone beyond our means. The capacity almost every day, every way. No crew needed of fictional grids distributing electricity, water and information, creating, ending and saving our body from death and birth. To no longer a burden for mothers to come. Armies or crude fixes had fallen and broken flesh and blood, but the assembly and rigged for purposes of princes, the heirs of one used to be for man, destroying his image in us by stealing worship to him and covering it for himself. He coveted it to mock his love for us and his son. And killing innocence in the purest form was defend us by seducing the sons and daughters of Adam, the abominable misuse making ongoing and successful in the union and fornicators of young wives betraying motherhood for murder to appease the king, not the son, and the whores of the temple to betray God Almighty and his risen son, charming the nations while drunk on the suffering of God's children and his chosen people. A future so efficient and removed from nobody noticed the population began to fraction, compartmentalize regions where across the valley of metropolis tens of millions were executed, processed and recycled to sterile, orderly concepts of technology and nano-organics. No one was aware were possible, but it was impossible to predict or prepare for. Man and woman and child having their blood cry out to the ground. To God, from the subway tunnels and aqueducts, underwear, empty streets of swollen torrent, life taking the edge by the sword, and the dust of Adam strews its veins in the city. Exterminated during the waters of the deep to dilute the God's measure of wrath. Who has done us, and his word commanded and offered and accepted a gift of immeasurable grace, mercy in his son who defeated the purpose of this evil rebellion. But for now, we have a thin sparkle of clones and breeding farms for the elite to amuse and abuse. You know I'm on the rise. The devil is alive in Manhattan. Ireland is dead. Pergamos, the bottom is written all bad. Eyes forgotten, who is forgotten. Come to repentance, you never regret it. Studying life, you never regret it.